To a future minister, I would say, come and help us grow, help us learn, help us lean into the future, understand our world. And I say help us because I don't think a minister has to be every single thing that people need. They have to help people explore what there is for them in the world, in the church, and in this community, and be a real catalyst for that. And I particularly think the pulpit is a place where a minister can achieve that.
This place has a history of being on the forefront of all kinds of emerging thought, belief, spiritual endeavor. Fountain Street Church is poised to be the antidote to the divide we might feel.
I think there are certain expectations that a senior minister has to be kind of all things to all members and all congregants, and that's not possible for any one person, no matter how experienced or educated or caring. Any senior minister should bring their own gifts, and I think Fountain Street is a great place to grow your own gifts, and whoever we have in the pulpit will have a chance to share their compassion, their intellect, their knowledge, and this is a great place to grow.
So this is probably the greatest opportunity you are ever going to have, and to come into a community, to be able to express yourself, and to be able to work with others who are looking forward to something other than what this place has been. So if you're really excited about that kind of possibility, without structure, without the kind of confining that you might have in another religious organization, consider this the opportunity of a lifetime for you.
I hope you're ready for a different kind of community, but a very loving community. We kind of dance the beat of our own drum, but in a beautiful way.
To help us learn how to love each other and be kind to each other first, so that we can take that out into the world.
This community is harder to run because it doesn't give you easy answers. And that's a beautiful thing. You need to be prepared to do that community building. If you're only going to be doing a sermon on Sunday, that's not useful. What we really need, I think, as a community, is we need more demands of us. Because in a church community, if you don't make demands of people and you don't ask them to step up, then they won't, and they don't feel that cohesion. Like, one of the things that I felt really strongly about was when I go to the chapel service, as well as the 11 o'clock sometimes, but I was brought into the community in the chapel service. And one of the things that happened when our associate minister left was we were kind of called on to really make a plan for what we as a community wanted. It was very messy and democratic, but it was beautiful because we didn't have anybody telling us what to do. And a lot more is demanded of us now as a chapel community. And we need more of that. Like, we need more opportunities to volunteer. We need more demands of our time and our effort. And that's what really builds a community. And I think there is a conception out there that the less a community demands of you, the more people you'll get. And I think the exact opposite is true. If you demand nothing from a community, not only will you not get the support you need, but you also won't get the people you need. And that's what we need to keep this thing going. And if you're interested in doing that, we'd love to have you as our senior minister.
I would probably say to them that I hope that they find a home here like everyone else has, and that they feel welcomed by us.
I don't really know. I guess I would just say welcome, interesting community, and so I hope that they can kind of find their spot and stuff.
Keep your sense of humor. They will make some friends, and there will be people that will not like them and will leave, It's happened, I've seen at least 3 senior minister changes. And in every one, you get new people, you lose some existing people. So I would tell a new minister, just pursue your own ideas and listen to others.
One of the things I think is most important to this congregation going forward is to remember that we are one congregation, even though we worship in different ways, and some of us don't even particularly worship. Some of us are here for book clubs or Build Guild or kayaking or something, and the rest of it just sort of comes along. So it's remembering to be respectful of each other's reasons for being here is an important task for us as a congregation.
And become part of a family, because that's basically what we are. We're a large family that care about one another.
The ability to reach the next 2 generations is going to be a needed asset. I think those of us who have been here 25, 30 years are well embedded here, and it's the youth that we need to connect with.
I would tell the future minister that we are all important. There's so many different diverse groups here and needs of each person that walks through the door. Some people come just a few times a year. Being personable is very important, and helping build community.
I'd say to a new minister, you better have conviction. You better not try to please everybody. I think you need to know this place's history, including a good knowledge of the Bible and how you dispense that wisdom to a diverse group of people.
Would bring who they are and what they believe and what they think, and work with what is already here to make this a better place, but to be brave. We are brave here, I think, and I would hope that our new minister would be brave as well.
I bet this is a huge challenge to be sort of the guidepost for a community like this, because there's so many independent, individual, open-minded, very talented and imaginative people. So everyone has an idea and everybody has a voice here, and they certainly have a lot to contribute. So it's probably like herding cats. There's just an awful lot of talent and skill and experience. And for me, I've gotten to know little bitty kids that come here to character school, to a lovely group of the elders that are here that I was looking for wisdom and a way to find some grace and grow old. So it crosses a whole spectrum, and that'll take a very special person, I think, to be able to guide everyone.